The parents of a child who died of whooping cough say the Federal Health Minister has failed to deliver a promised immunisation awareness campaign. Tony and Dave McCaffrey say Nicola Roxon wrote to them more than 12 months ago, suggesting that a national strategy would be up and running by the end of last year. The McCaffreys live in a relatively low immunisation area on the New South Wales north coast. They've told Lateline the promised program has failed to materialise. Steve Kinane reports.
Tony and Dave McCaffrey want to make sure no one else goes through the pain they've suffered. Since their daughter Dana died in March last year, they've been lobbying governments for an immunisation education campaign.
We've been promised by 3 consecutive New South Wales health ministers. We've been promised by Nicola Roxon. All of the health ministers of Australia got together at 2 ministers' conferences to agree to doing a national review on education and prevention of pertussis and to launch a campaign. The last time they announced that was in September last year. Nothing has happened.
Dana McCaffrey was too young to be vaccinated against whooping cough, the disease that killed her. Her parents were unaware there were low vaccination rates in their neighbourhood.
When Dana was born, it was the highest rates of notification anywhere in the state. It was 7 times what it was the previous year. We didn't get one warning. We didn't even get a warning sticker. That's why we spoke up, because my daughter was the 3rd baby airlifted to intensive care in 3 weeks, and there were 2 babies the week afterwards.
Ken McLeod took one of the complaints against the anti-vaccination group, the Australian Vaccination Network, to the Healthcare Complaints Commission. Today he told ABC Radio a government vaccination campaign had been put on hold while market research was being conducted.
It's not the job of people like me to counteract the propaganda from the anti-vaxxers. It's the job of government. It's the job of our health ministers and our senior bureaucrats to do that, and they have been conspicuous by their absence.
In a statement to Lateline, the Health Minister said tonight,
following agreement reached between health ministers last September, the Commonwealth is currently in the process of researching the most effective ways to promote the childhood whooping cough vaccination message with a view to conducting an effective national awareness campaign.
The HCCC yesterday released a public warning about the Australian Vaccination Network. As Lateline revealed 2 weeks ago, the HCCC found the AVN had been providing inaccurate and misleading information about vaccination to parents. So far, the AVN has failed to comply with the HCCC's findings that it label its website as providing anti-vaccination information.
We do not agree that the HCCC has any jurisdiction over us, and we have been telling this from the very beginning, and we are seeking legal advice on this issue.
The HCCC has no power to force the AVN to publish a disclaimer. Steve Kinane, Lateline.